Welcome to Arriving in the Body. This is the first of 4 sessions. We're going to be looking at how Kumye can support our return to well-being. So just to say a few words about Kumye, first of all. Sometimes it's called a yoga, but more specifically, it's a path of human development or meditation or relaxation that works through the body. It comes from the Tibetan Buddhist tradition, and it was brought to the West by Tulku Rinpoche, who wrote this book, Kumye. And he systemized and adapted an ancient tradition for Western students of modern lifestyles. So Tarthang Rinpoche was made a refugee during the Cultural Revolution in Tibet. And when he came face to face with his first groups of Western students in the late 1960s and early 1970s in California, his first impression was how we all live in our heads. We're full of questions. He was faced with many questions straight away about karma, reincarnation, the meaning of life. And he saw how we're full of worries and doubts and anxieties and insecurities. Is that true? Is it true that we often find ourselves rushing? Our attention is scattered. We feel insecure. There's this sense maybe that something is missing. We're dissatisfied. Or the one that particularly resonated with me when I heard it, is there a sense that we're always wishing things were different? That was one that got me, wishing things were different. And if we have this going on in the background, how can we ever fully rest or rest completely? So Tarthang Rinpoche said to these early students, unless you're in your body, anything I say won't make any difference. So we first have to be in the body. So let's do that, arriving in the body, and we'll feel the difference. So we begin with our breath. So we want to unite our awareness with the breath and a certain quality of breath. When we breathe as we normally do, without awareness, the breath fills only the upper part of our lungs. And the vitality of the breath is directed primarily to the head. So the head and thoughts receives too much fuel and the body not enough. So when we breathe now, breathe into the belly. Breathe into the body, not just up here. Breathe into the body. And in Kumye, we're encouraged to breathe through nose and mouth. So relax the jaw. Mouth slightly open, as if we're gently sucking nectar through a straw. And as we inhale, feel the breath entering the body through nose and mouth. And as we exhale, feel the breath leaving the body, again through nose and mouth. Don't worry too much if you can't feel the breath through the nose. As long as you don't have a peg on your nose, you're okay. And the mouth slightly open, feeling the breath entering the body through nose and mouth, feeling it. And feeling the breath as it leaves the body. So we've united our awareness with the breath. Now we're going to merge that with movement. So let's stand. You need enough space to move your hands out to either side of you. And this is exercise 41 from the book Kumye Tibetan Yoga, and it's called Body Alertness. And I'll just describe the exercise to you first of all. As we inhale, we're going to lift our arms up in front of us until the hands are at shoulder height, palms facing down. And the important thing is to keep our head, chest, and hips still as we move our arms out to the right. Exhaling, we'll move our arms out to the right. You see my right arm is straight, and the left arm has the elbow bend in front of the body, still at shoulder height. Inhaling, we'll come back to the center, and then exhaling to the left. The left arm is straight, pointing to the left, right arm bent in front of the body. And then inhaling back to the center and down. And we try and coordinate the breath with the movement. So at the end of the inhale, our hands are up. At the end of the exhale, we're pointing right. End of the inhale, we're back at the center. So the movement and the breath is coordinated. So just find your feet. Feel the ground beneath your feet. Standing well balanced and relaxing. 3, 2, 1. Inhaling. Hands are up. Exhaling to the right. Facing forwards always. Inhaling back to the center. Exhaling to the left. Pointing to the left. Facing forwards. Inhaling center. Exhaling down. And just pause with your arms relaxing by your sides for a moment. Are you holding any tension in your body? Just quickly scan your body. And if you feel any held tension, any tight muscles, just release and relax. Let's do that exercise again. The breath a little bit longer. So the movement will be a little bit slower. Inhaling. Hands coming up shoulder height. Exhaling. There's a natural pause at the end of the exhale. Just rest there for a moment. Inhaling back to the center. Exhaling to the left. Inhaling to the center. Exhaling, hands down. And as we pause, let's have our attention in the body. Where are you feeling? What location in the body is there feeling? Without any story or commentary, we just bring light attention to that feeling. And the feeling may be movement or flow, or maybe holding tension. Either way, we bring our attention and the breath there. Let's do a similar movement. This time, as we inhale, the arms come out to the side to shoulder height. And as we exhale, back down to our sides. 3, 2, 1. Inhaling. Natural pause, end of the inhale, feel the breath filling the body. Exhaling, hands down. And if you're physically able, we'll repeat that exercise, but this time lift the hands right above the head. 3, 2, 1. Inhaling. Bring your hands up above the head till the backs of the hands are close and facing each other but not touching. Reach up with your hands and down with your feet. And then exhaling, hands coming down. Coordinate the breath with the movement. So at the end of the exhale, your hands are by your sides. Let's do that again. Inhaling, hands high. Exhaling down. And a final time. Inhaling high. Exhaling down. Almost effortless when we're moving on the breath. And just pause with your arms relaxing by your sides. If you like, maybe wriggle your head a little and your shoulders in the shoulder sockets. Let's stand for a moment. Feel the stillness of the physical body with our attention in the body, with any feelings or sensations that were stimulated by the movement. Maybe in your hands or your feet you feel sensations or warmth. Maybe a sense that your heart is waking up. Let's come back to our chair. Bring the experience with you back to the chair. Sit comfortably. Feel the ground beneath you. It's good to sit forward a little bit on the chair so you can feel your feet on the ground also. You might need a cushion or a blanket underneath your feet. Weight evenly distributed on both sit bones. We feel grounded. And we're sitting upright and awake, yet relaxing. Now feel the stillness of the physical body. And probably the mind is calmer, quieter now, so we can be more aware of feelings and sensations in the body. Resting our attention on the feelings and sensations in the body. It's like this feeling of coming home. Mind is nurtured and nourished, and we can really rest. Okay, thank you very much.